That was a strong one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think you would get better at this, but
We're getting worse.
clearly not.
We're getting out of sync and weaker.
And weaker.
We need more beer.
Yeah. We're not drinking too much beer. Welcome to episode 98. And there's a new king in town.
No.
This king is called Anton.
Mm.
Yes. And with me I have my foot soldiers.
Yes.
Rasmus.
Aye, Captain.
Andreas.
I'm gonna rebel and start my own country.
Then you're dismissed from here.
Bye.
You may leave.
You may leave. Yeah, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Just gonna put it in here straight away. We have chapters down below when the episode gets very long, so people know. So like they can jump if they want to hear something specifically. And also we have playlists that you can listen to before we talk about the subject and after, like a week. Then we erase it forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also follow us on Instagram.
Please do.
And TikTok.
Mm.
And obviously on YouTube and Spotify for the listen.
Mm.
How are you guys feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
Are you stoked about Newfound Glory?
No. Spoiler.
I'm okay with them.
All right, nice.
I'm happy. I'm stoked to talk about it, I guess, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah. And I'm actually more here this week than I was last week.
Yeah, mentally.
I was mentally very exhausted last week, so maybe you will get more of me this week.
Oh no.
Right.
And that was like, what was it, 2.5 hours?
Yeah, that was a long
episode.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's beat it.
Oh, please no.
let's beat it. But if you didn't understood that, we're gonna talk about Newfound Glory, the new album Listen Up. And we're also going to talk about some Sabaton, Lamb of God, Self-Deception, and Beartooth.
Yeah.
All new tracks.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to start with Sabaton. But first, we're going to have some recommendations, I think. So I'm going to start with Andreas.
Yes, that's me.
Hello.
Hello. Battle Beast, King for a Day.
Oh.
I think they're finished. I think we've talked about them because I have an inclination of us talking about them because they changed their singer.
Mm-hmm.
I may be wrong, but
I think
I was
you're
put
right.
on a spot and I listened to this song just yesterday and I was like, yeah, this is a pretty great song. So I may have actually talked about this song before, but fuck it. Let's just
We'll go just full circle here.
Yeah, it's an upbeat song. Pretty cool, and the lyric is pretty nice. It's listen to it. I don't have to ramble on. You can listen to it.
Was it like power metal or
Sort of, but not really. It's power metal adjacent, I would say.
Yeah.
So I would think almost like a regular just rock.
okay?
Hard rock.
Yeah.
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 She's a bit. It's a girl, but singing.
Female.
Female. Thank you. That's a good word. And she's very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And she can scream a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not very much in this song, but you get the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Rasmus.
I was gonna say one song, but then Andreas said King for a Day, and that reminded me of Pierce the Veil. So I'm not gonna say King for a Day by Pierce the Veil. I'm gonna say Bulls in the Bronx by Pierce the Veil. So as a banger. I think maybe even Andreas has heard it at the emo club.
Yeah, I have listened to Pierce the Veil.
They have a lot of, like, at the emo club, usually it's King for a Day or Hell Above, I think, is the two songs that they usually play.
Yeah.
Especially King for a Day. But they have so many like hits that I don't understand why they don't throw one in there every now and then, because I think most people there would like that entire album.
People know that.
The two albums with Bulls in the Bronx and King for a Day are like, I think, probably everyone in the crowd knows all of those songs.
Yeah.
So they're pretty safe choices, even though they're not King for a Day.
Yeah.
But Bulls in the Bronx is a great song.
Yeah. And Pierce the Veil is that sort of band. Like, I like them, but it's not one of my bands.
Yeah.
So I can listen to them and maybe bring up a song or two, but it's not something I actively put on or something. So yeah, but it's a great song.
Yeah, I dig it. I think that's the kind of band like that goes under my radar too. But kind of like when I hear a few songs from them, I get really into them at that moment. Yeah, but then they like go away again. From the radar.
I mean, it's kind of the same for me. Even I used to consume it like drugs, but now it comes in waves, I guess. But it's maybe once a year I really like dig into them again.
Yeah,
at best, like probably not even that. I listen to one song and I'm like, yeah, that's good enough.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a band called Melrose Avenue and a song called Body Bag. And I can't really describe the song that much more than it's just very like electric cowboy fun metalcore. So it's just very like European electronics sound, but still very much metalcore. But a lot of fun. And the fun thing with Melrose Avenue is that they're playing at Kollektivet Livet the 23rd of June, so the day before Broken Summer, at the pre-party. So they're gonna be there live. And when I actually heard this song, I was like I didn't know that by that time, but I was like, I recognize this band. And then I listened to it, and then I just saw it like a day later, and I was like, yeah, those are those guys. Fuck yeah. So I got excited. I want to be there. Hopefully I will be.
Hopefully.
Are you gonna be there?
I might have to be there.
You might have to.
Only time will tell.
Yeah, but it's a fun track. Definitely.
Cool.
Yeah. So new scout Andreas, do you have any news?
Yeah, only a small thing that went live, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago. That Amaranth is going on a tour, and as a main support is Self-Deception.
Oh,
yeah, and they're going. I think they said all the Nordic countries, but they were also going to Latvia and a couple of other
the
spots.
Baltic.
Yeah, sort of. No Stockholm.
Yeah,
but like 6 or 8, I think, stops in Sweden, but not Stockholm.
Oh, okay.
Strange.
Yeah, I guess, but it's kind of cool as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks for you especially, I guess.
Yeah.
But also cool. I mean, not a lot of bands do that, like ever.
No. And I think, and also Anchor will be another.
I was gonna say that the Spanish band Anchor.
Will be the first support band.
Okay.
Me and Ronja saw them at was it Fryshuset when Nothing More played.
Yeah.
They were I think the second band playing that night. Really great band.
I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah, with a female singer too. And like this very like emo dude who's playing guitar and just jumping around with like a fucking mohawk.
Hell yeah.
He's cool as fuck.
Yeah, that sounds sick.
But it feels like he's stuck in like a 2005 era.
Yeah.
He hasn't moved on.
No, nice. I like that.
That's cool.
But he's cool. He's cool.
So yeah, if you're from another part of Sweden or another part of the Nordic Baltic countries, here's your chance to see. I would say actually 2 great bands. I haven't seen Anchor live and I haven't listened to them that much, but the little stuff I've heard is actually good. But Self-Deception, as you know, is one of my favorites, and Amaranth is a great band to see live. Even if you are a little bit skeptical to their songs and stuff, as I know, especially you, Rasmus, are not a big fan, until you can more be okay with them.
Yeah, I can probably buy like a song or two.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something like that.
But they take it to a whole nother level live, so it's very cool to see. And I hope actually that they will do something together, because I think that would be awesome.
That would be cool.
Because Elise Reed, the singer in Amaranth, the female vocalist, they are 3 vocalists in Amaranth, but the female vocalist is one of Sweden's greatest singers, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And she hasn't shined really on an Amaranth song in quite some time, in my opinion. But when she does duets with other bands, they're fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
So to see her on a Self-Deception song, or Andreas on an Amaranth song, that would be right up my alley, I think.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So that would be nice.
Yeah.
But also on that subject, with Self-Deception coming out with a new album and everything, I think at least we can expect that they will be playing here sometime during the year, at least.
Yeah, they
Most
will play Nynäskalaset.
Yeah, I saw
August,
that too.
in August.
Yeah, I saw that.
And they are hitting the big drum, Nynäskalaset, that is.
Yeah.
They're playing 2 days. 1 day is rock-oriented and 1 day is pop-oriented.
Yeah.
On the rock day, I think it was Pop Evil from Germany. Another one of my... right up my alley. And of course, Deception. I think Soundtracks of Our Lives, which I was thinking was kind of weird, but sure.
I saw the Dahmers.
Yeah, I think it was like 12 or 15 bands or something.
Damn.
So it's pretty. And on the Saturday, that is the pop day, I think it was like E-Type and that sort of thing, and
Molly Sandén and
exactly.
Still.
Okay.
So that's pretty big for them.
Yeah.
I think the tickets were quite expensive though, but
I think it's 1,500, something like that.
Yeah. But
for both days or 1 day?
I think it's for 1 day.
Okay. I mean, 15 bands that's
not
bad.
Yeah.
So I'm actually thinking about maybe, and not so much for Self-Deception, because to go to Nynäshamn just to see them feels, but Pop Evil, I think it was Pop Evil. I have to check now just to.
So they're just like a nice bonus for you this time.
Yeah,
you really want to see something else, but you get Self-Deception of all bands.
It's like a safe space.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I cannot like for you traveling to Nynäs, that's like, that's like going to Gävle.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dream Evil.
Dream Evil. Okay.
Yeah,
Dream Evil.
Pop Evil is another band. That's not so much my thing, but Dream Evil. I have talked about them in our tips before, actually. So Smash Into Pieces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's nice too.
Dynasty, which is also a kind of cool band, which I kind of like. Helicopters. There it is.
Helicopters.
Yeah. So there is some nice bands.
Yeah.
Nynäskalaset. That wasn't what we were supposed to talk about, but just
we ended up
into it. Yeah.
Nynäskalaset.
So I think the biggest place they will play Amaranth and Self-Deception, that is, I think was Huskvarna. Yeah, because I think they're going to Folkparker.
Okay.
A classical folkparksturné.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. So I was thinking maybe if there is one that isn't too far away, like Gävle or something, maybe you could go there just to check it out.
Yeah.
If it's outside and stuff. So yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
That's all I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't got anything either. Rasmus?
No.
Felt like I had something there, but
yeah, same here. But I don't
nothing.
Even if I see some news, I just like look at it for a few seconds and like, Andreas probably knows that.
He knows.
And if it was important enough, he would bring it up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's quite a big weight you put on.
It's fine. You don't have to bring any news. It's just that I don't remember the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we move on, and we move on to Sabaton and the Japanese fucking army boat.
Yeah.
Yamato.
Yamato.
Yeah, Yamato.
Yamato. Yes.
Corrected by Andreas on Japanese. That's horrible.
Yeah, it should be Rasmus actually.
yeah. But anyway, Andreas, take it away on this Sabaton track.
Yeah, so this is a collaboration with World of Warships, the game.
Yeah.
I think they released their song Bismarck for that game too, because that's also a boat. And I read a little bit about, because they have done collabs and they have played on, it's the World of Tanks, and it's the same company that does every one of these games, and they are closely knitted together. Cause
I think they're called Wargaming.
Yes, exactly, from Poland. And Sabaton has played. They have once a year. They have the big finale of their sort of like the World Cup, but in their games.
Yeah.
And Sabaton has played many times
At the show.
Yeah. They have a very strong audience in Poland, because one of their songs, I think it's 40-1, is about when during the Second World War, when the Polish were trying to put off the Germans, but ultimately failed. But yeah, so they have great connections to the Polish people and fans. So it's always sold out, and people can almost go to the show not for the video games, but for Sabaton.
Yeah.
So yeah. But this song released, and I teased last week about a connection to an anime, because Yamato was a real ship that was sunken in the Battle of Midway, I think it was, and in like the 70s, they made an anime called Space Battleship Yamato. Yeah. About aliens and space and stuff, but in the series they take the ship up from the depths and build it into a spaceship, to honor the fallen people of Second World War. And it was pretty influential, that anime, for a lot of stuff that came after it. So the name of Yamato is very highly regarded, in part because of the actual ship, and in part of the anime and all the stuff. And people didn't know exactly where it were until like 1983 or something, and it wasn't confirmed until 2021.
Whoa, that it was that ship.
Yeah,
like
they
at
had
the bottom of the sea.
they found the ship, and they thought it was that one, but they didn't know for sure. But then they have gone down with cameras and stuff and everything, and now they're certain that it is Yamato.
Damn, crazy.
Yeah.
How do you know, like, whereabouts and how deep, and like?
It's pretty deep, and it's in the Pacific.
Yeah.
Isn't it like the Pearl Harbor stuff?
Yeah, but it's more on the Japanese side. So,
but it's during that time, if you recall.
Yeah. So I think it was 1943 or 44, I think, that it sunk. It was a big thing, which this song is about. When they
because the ship wasn't like a battleship, right? It was more like I don't know, like the captain boat, like the one who like got out all the signals to the other boats.
Okay.
It was
command
like
ship or something.
the command ship.
Yeah, but it was also the biggest ship in the entire world. So that's
but
why.
Like therefore, it feels like reasonable. It wasn't like a real battleship. It was like
it didn't have as much cannons and stuff. And actually, but that was the reason why the Americans wanted to bomb it.
Yeah,
because it was a symbol for the Japanese people who they were fighting. So they were trying their hardest to sink it, and they did in the end.
Yeah.
And they all send almost every plane and everything they had at it. Like, go get it.
Go get it.
No matter the cost.
Yeah.
But the actual song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like the start. The part where Joachim starts to sing. Because they have done something to his voice. Almost like he's on CB radio or something.
Yeah.
And I don't like it at all. It's just the first, I think, 2 things he says or something, sings or something. But after that, it gets to a normal Sabaton.
Yeah.
The way he sings.
Yeah.
And it's a classical Sabaton song. It's about war and stuff. And the drums go like they do. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's what you would expect from a Sabaton song.
I agree.
So I don't think I'm the one who's going to have to talk so much, because you know what I think about the song.
Let's bring down the ship.
So let's start the.
I mean, you know what I'm gonna say as well. It's a Sabaton song.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing you mentioned the drums, because that's another like signature thing that is sort of boring to me with this stuff, that it's just 4 on the floor basically. It drives the rhythm and the tempo really well, but it's also just like very standard. I do like how like punchy the synths are, or the strings, I guess, but I'm presuming it's a synth.
Yeah.
And it gives it almost like a more electronic feel, which I maybe doesn't have any deeper meaning than that. But like after the Second World War, Japan got into, you know, the super tech surge thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that deep, but
No.
that got me thinking about that, since the song is about that. Also, I wanted to add about the Yamato name. I think in StarCraft as well, there's a battleship with Yamato cannons.
Yeah.
Which is most likely from the anime, I would presume. So as you said, I didn't know about the anime, but I can see already how like it has influenced a lot of games, especially, and like other types of media. And the name has been used a lot in, you know, any anime or whatever. Like
and it's super cliche right now to use it, but it's so influential. So if you look at stuff from like 90s, it pays homage to that anime series, and it's still ongoing. It's not ongoing, but they release stuff like movies and stuff continuously. Like still.
I don't think I've even read about it. I'll have to look it up. But the song is fine. It's a Sabaton song. I can't really say that like
Out with the cannons now.
Yeah, no.
Bring it down, Rasmus.
Well, I don't like it.
Thank you.
But it's not a Tiger Among Dragons, for example. It's just, I don't know. I think I do like the strings. I don't mind the radio stuff. I think that fits the theme. As well as I don't really like it's like a small audio clip of a Japanese audio like recording,
giving order.
Which it makes sense, but I don't really like that either. Kind of cuts the flow, because as I said with the drums, you know, the steady rhythm and tempo, stuff like that, just, you know, sometimes you need a breather, but this song isn't hectic or heavy enough to like make you want a breather, in my opinion.
I agree on that.
Yeah. So I don't feel like that is necessary, even though I get why it's there and it fits thematically. Other than that, it's just a Sabaton song. Like I even tried like listening really well to the lyrics to like see what it's about, if I can like pick up on anything that I didn't know, because I'm not, you know, I don't really know about the battleship that sank, you know. So like if I could get some second-hand history lesson from the song, but I couldn't really read between the lines. It the lyrics could apply to a lot of other Sabaton songs, in my opinion, which is another part of why I'm maybe not the biggest fan, but at the same time they're known for historically accurate songs, I guess.
Yeah.
At least to some extent, because it's hard to make a historically accurate song and make it catchy or good or whatever.
Yeah.
But that is something they have always done and are good at, even coming from me. But no, there's I can't pick anything outside from the strings. I like the strings.
Yeah.
That's about it. What about you, Anton?
Well, as you named the Tiger Among Dragons and all of that stuff,
Mhm.
and I would say even the Duelist that we mentioned on the last album,
Yeah.
was about that samurai
Mm-hmm.
or whatever it was. It feels like this one at least gets a bit more of a thematic feel, but still not enough. Besides that telecom thing that comes in.
Yeah.
And as I said, I feel like it doesn't fit in here, but I do like it. In a way that I appreciate it when it's there, but as you said, I think it's need to get a much higher tempo straight away after that, like a punch in the face.
Yeah, like a breakdown almost,
And
or like a
you
guitar
don't
solo.
get that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I just fully agree. This is just a regular Sabaton track. Better than as I said, the Duelist. But yeah, just very standard.
Yeah.
Really. I like the change in the verse, like the melody change, or like the tempo change that they do. They do a little twist there. That I like a almost pre-chorus thing, but yeah, I can't really pick out much from this track as it is exciting or whatever. So I think it's decent, but it's not even I could listen to this. I'm a bit disappointed even.
Okay.
At least when they do stuff that is so historical and they, as in this fault, they took Japanese things and do the ships and stuff, and you don't really get more things that you get the feeling of that this is about this, as I said.
Yeah.
Even on the lyrics, as you said.
Yeah.
It doesn't really feel like it's about that necessarily.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think this will have the same impact as Bismarck.
No.
Because Bismarck wasn't an album song, but it stood out and they played live and that sort of thing. So I don't think they will do that with this song. Maybe on the World of Spaceships or warships stage, maybe, but not when they play a regular arena tour or something. And I'm a bit split, because it's nice to get more Sabaton, but this is a classical album track.
Yeah.
Album track as in the middle of the album. It's sort of
it goes by, you forget it.
Yeah. I will probably listen to it more because it's the latest Sabaton.
Yeah. But
in a few years, it's not one of the songs that I will queue up and be like, oh, this one. But if it comes on in This Is Sabaton or another playlist, I would probably listen to it.
Yeah.
And as we talked about, Tiger Among Dragons was my least favorite song on the latest album, Legends.
Yeah.
And I think this is better than that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it would be like a better or decent song on Legends, but still not like a very, very good song. I don't get like the Hordes of Khan feeling, which was at least one of my favorites from the album. Or Iron Maid, or what was it called, I think.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of songs at least on that album that had that punch, at least, even if you like it or not. I Emperor even. But this one doesn't really have that punch.
No.
I can't really remember the chorus that well.
Same here.
So, yeah. That's probably why I'm disappointed actually.
Yeah.
Like that they don't really get that hook that I want.
Yeah.
Are we ready for some grades?
Yeah.
Is it you or me?
I don't know.
I think Rasmus.
I'm gonna say Rasmus.
I might surprise you. I'm gonna say a 4.
I'm gonna say 4 too.
Okay.
That's higher for you than I thought,
Yeah.
and sort of spot on for you.
Okay, nice.
I will give it a. I'm somewhere between a 6 and a 7.
9 and a 10.
Yeah.
No, but I think this actually only reach a 6.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that's low for you.
yeah, it's very low for me.
Yeah.
But it comes from a place of love.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. On we go, and we go to Lamb of God, and the track Blunt Force Blues from the new album Into Oblivion.
Exactly.
Which released like, I don't know really the date right now, but I think it was earlier this March.
It was last Friday.
Last Friday even.
So like a week ago.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a week ago from this recording.
Yes.
And I don't know, Andres, you threw this one in, so maybe you're gonna do like a half review of the album here too. I don't know, but I thought you might as well want to talk about the whole album. But
I haven't listened to the whole album.
Or did you just see this track, threw it in, and then you saw the album was released?
I saw this track before the album and was like, yeah, maybe we should talk about it. And then I threw it in because I thought the album were going to come later in the year. And then I saw it and I thought, yeah, this is a good thing to do because we won't talk about a whole album, I think. So we can talk about a song and slip into sort of an album stuff.
Yeah.
But I haven't listened to the complete album. I haven't had the time. So, and the stuff, this is Lamb of God we're talking about. They have one thing they do. They do it really well, but they don't stray from the path ever.
Nope.
So, yeah. So you could have picked any song to put on this list, and we could have talked about. But this was the last single before the album, and as it's on Spotify, it's sort of an EP with the other singles. And then the album released. So yeah, I actually like this song. It's a bit too long, in my opinion. They could have shortened it down a bit.
How long is it? It's like 4 minutes?
A bit over 4 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
So around 3 minutes, I would have said, like a regular song, 3 minutes. That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
So it's a bit too long. But otherwise, I like it a lot. Randy's singing, as he usually does, is epical, and the drums is, they usually do this stuff, so it's not so far from what they used to. But we talk about a lot of drummers and how quick and technical and stuff they are, and how quick they play and stuff. And if you think back a couple of years, like 20 years, this is how fast people thought was possible. Like this, you can't go further than this. And he still holds the same speed and everything. So he's still quick as fuck.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But compared to other stuff that we listen to nowadays, it's pretty slow. But he still has his, the double kick and the groove to it.
Yeah.
So it's very fast, but you still have sort of a groove that goes like a wave, sort of.
But that's funny how like it doesn't really matter like if you're actually that fast, because it's about like technique instead.
Yeah.
Like
and
if you're good at what you're doing.
And actually, if you listen to, I think it's their biggest song, Redneck. The actual thing he's playing isn't that fast. It sounds fast as fuck. And especially the thing he does with his arms is very, very basic. Anyone can play what he plays with his hands. The feet, not so much.
Yeah.
But it's still not, and it's not very technical. I think you can learn it if you have sort of an inclination for. The double kick is mind-fucking for some people, but still, if you can get used to that, I think Redneck is a pretty simple song to play, which I think is pretty cool. And he has sort of the same thing here, but he's a little more technical on the hands or the arms.
Yeah. Doesn't he have a few? I can't remember his name, but he appears on Drumeo a few times.
Yeah.
And
his name escapes me right now. That's why I'm bouncing around it.
And he is one of the few drummers on that show who actually like writes down music the way you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Most people, you know, they're really good at counting and they can write something down that makes sense to them, but he does it like in a classical manner almost.
Okay.
Which is very impressive as someone who used to know how to do that. And, you know, when he hears something technical, and he usually hears it without drums when he's doing the challenges and stuff, it's even more impressive that he figures stuff out or learns a song in like an hour or something. And he's very humble and, you know, gives credit to like, yeah, this is super fast, I can't do this, or like, this is super impressive or whatever. He doesn't look like he plays in Lamb of God, let's say that.
Yeah, so actually I didn't know this, but they have changed the drummer. So the original drummer, Chris Adler, which is the one I'm thinking about, he actually quit the band in 2019, and they have a new guy, Art Cruz, who's been playing since 2019.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I think I'm referring to Chris as well.
Yeah, I think that... Yeah, Chris looks pretty tame.
Yeah.
The look of him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Looks like a nice guy.
Yeah. Art too, but Art looks like he's a heavy metal drummer.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nice.
So I actually didn't know, and I obviously didn't hear the change. So
no, I guess that's
he feels the shoes very, very good.
Yeah, so. I guess that's another good sign. Because sometimes you really appreciate not straying from the path. And I think especially in the case of Lamb of God, it's not one of my favorite bands personally, but I can imagine fans of Lamb of God really like that they don't change that their sound that much.
Exactly.
But yeah, to the song, I suppose.
Yeah.
This is sort of like, I prefer this to Sabaton, but it ends up in the same box almost, like because they have sounded like this, they sound like this still, like it's more technical than Sabaton, I suppose, but it's also like in their field it's pretty baseline, and they're getting older, like there's a lot of evolution happening in their genre of music, even for Sabaton. Which are younger but still have been in the game for a long time. And it doesn't have to be about age. I'm just saying that they have done this such a long time and they still sound sort of the same.
Yeah.
Which might, even I'm contradicting myself, but like it's a good thing, but it could also be a bad thing. And for someone like me who never really loved Lamb of God, I don't mind Lamb of God, but I it's like one of those. I can see how like historically impactful and important them as a band have been for metal music.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really make the music better for me. And in my case, it would be better if they changed something. I think I would be more inclined to like the music more, or at least try to give it a listen. If it doesn't even have to be like I feel like it, and this sounds crazy too, but if other people felt like, holy shit, they're changing their sound, I would be intrigued to, find out why and even go back and like compare. And here it's just, it's almost the same as Sabaton, where it's like a album track, as you said, Andreas. It just kind of flows by. I do prefer listening to this over Sabaton because it's harder, it's harsher, it's faster. But yet again, I have like nothing to point out. And even in the Sabaton track, I could say, the strings sound cool.
Yeah.
Here it's just, it's a cool track, but it's just the same thing.
It's just there.
Yeah, I can't, like, The biggest thing I can say is just I appreciate Lamb of God as a band and what they have done for music I love today. But like, yeah, but this is not
just appreciation.
Yeah, just appreciation. I don't I don't want to be too mean either.
Yeah.
No, I can't find anything that's like standing out in this track. It's if anything, it's well, now they have changed drummer apparently, but like the vocals sound great, and considering he's been doing this for such a long time, that's also very impressive.
And Randy Blythe, the singer, he is still one of my. I think he's one of the coolest rock stars.
Yeah, he's like the definition of a rock star.
And also the way he's very humble, and he doesn't necessarily look like he's a singer or anything. And when fans come up to him, he's very respectful and always talks to them and stuff. So he's on my list of people that. Famous people that I would love to meet, just to sit down and basically say to him that he's cool.
Yeah, that would be have a beer with.
That would be awesome. And not every rock star is someone who I would personally like to meet, even if I like the band.
Yeah,
they would be like, I can see you on stage and I can listen to you, but I don't necessarily need to speak to you or see you or something. But Randy is one of them who is like, I would like to take a beer with him.
Yeah,
just talk to him because he's a cool guy. Yeah,
totally.
This is actually really your stuff.
I think, as maybe expected, I'm in the same boat as Rasmus again. And I think I haven't really thought about it as they kind of go in the same box as Sabaton here. But when you said it, I was like, fuck, that's so true. Yeah. It's like, it works, but I don't love it. But as we said, I think it's cool because basically everybody knows about Lamb of God as the legends and everything. And I think it sounds very good still. I think there's probably a lot of bands that's been going on for a while that doesn't like keep it up with the sound and everything and can at least deliver this level of music still.
Right, yeah.
But this track, I think this is like it's a bit too slow. I mean, it's, as you said, it's angry, it's harsh, but I think there are faster songs in their categories. It feels like this is like that like stomping ground song, like the Sabaton kind of track too.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't really like it, because it's like it has pace, but it's still like not that fast.
Yeah,
it kind of like you don't really get there. It's like you're just like a train that just keeps going, but it doesn't go that fast. It's like come on.
It's one of those, transporting trains going to Coca-Cola fabriken.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just feel like this one is just a bit too slow. But what I did like was actually the drums, like in the pre-chorus and in the breakdown, I think it was. I feel like it had like nice fills where it was like, well, it has more of a, like, as I said, technical ability to do something different in this track, but otherwise it's pretty like basic for them and the same all through. The only track I've actually heard otherwise from the album is Into Oblivion, and that I think is a much more fun song and faster. That one I actually like that one so far. What I've heard. But this one is it's a bit too slow. It doesn't do it for me. Yeah.
I think we're all in sort of agreement.
I will listen to the whole album and maybe just give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Because I have listened to the singles. I think all the singles, but we'll get through. It's a poor choice of words, but I will get through the album and see if it's.
No, but I understand what you mean. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but you still like it's almost like a chore. Even though you enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So great. And I think I might start.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 5.
Yeah. Same
Rasmus.
here.
5.
And I will keep going with my 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Sounds very right.
We're so far very,
in sync.
yeah, which is weird.
Very weird.
Not
Yeah.
NSYNC.
No.
Bye. No. Sorry.
We'll see if we keep going in sync with the wedding from Self-Deception. And, well, I think we might as well just throw it in here for a fast taste. So here is the wedding.
There she sits, full of lies in her eyes, a perfect smile, ever so serene, filling with wine and the fantasize of killing him in his sleep. He looks glad as a body bag, bleach rope and a shovel in a black sedan. So many times has he buried the bride after killing her in his dreams. Till then, do us right. Till then, do us right. Hip hip hooray, for the groom and the bride tied down on a terrible day. Hip hip hooray, it's a perfect disaster, happily ever after. Hip hip hooray, for the cyanide you can hide in a smile you fake. Hip hip hooray, you may now kiss the bride goodbye. There he stands looking handsome as every vow he has lived in elegance. The groom is a man who is carefully planned to fool every wedding guest. She plays safe, she cuts the brakes in lace after spiking up a Cabernet. The seamstress made in a beautiful way, the plain fit the wedding dress. Till then, do us right. Till then, do us right. Hip hip hooray, for the groom and the bride tied down on a terrible day. Hip hip hooray, it's a perfect disaster, happily ever after. Hip hip hooray, for the cyanide you can hide in a smile you fake. Hip hip hooray, you may now kiss the bride goodbye. Nobody knows, switch to the drinks, under your nose. Nobody knows, switch to the drinks, during a toast. Nobody knows.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the presence of God, family, and friends.
There is the wedding.
There is the wedding.
Yeah.
And it's not American Pie, the wedding. It's just Self-Deception, the wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have to say, Andreas? What do you think about this wedding song?
It's a Self-Deception song.
Yeah.
It feels like the theme so far. It's the band song.
It's the type of song.
Yeah, and it's funny because we have 3 for 3 right now, with songs that actually sound exactly like the band.
Yeah.
But in the case of Self-Deception, they have gone a little bit out of their way with the latest 2
Yeah.
songs, I think.
I think both of those were my 2 favorite Self-Deception songs so far.
Yeah.
And especially the last one, which went almost hardcore.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called now.
No.
It escapes me right now also. Don't
But
put me on the spot.
I do like that song.
Anton,
I can
Google it.
I can check this.
Yeah, great. But yeah, I like this song. It's more of the thing we got on the last album,
Yeah.
the latest album.
The
Do it.
previous song is One of Us,
Yeah,
and the first one is Time's Up.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, both of those were great.
Yeah.
Even to me.
Yeah.
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 And even this one, I would say, is great.
I like it, but shocker.
Yeah.
And I think because this song is about, I think it's only 3 of the members who are married, and the song is about their wives. So it's more for them. So maybe that's why it's more of the thing they've done before, and it's more formulaic, I think is the English word, of how they have sounded, and not so much the thing they tried on the latest 2 songs. So yeah, I'm not going to speak on this one so much either, because you already know what I'm going to say. Because I like it. It's Self-Deception. They do what they do best. And one thing I will say is the drums on this one actually sticks out a bit. Not so much that is very technical or something, but it's something you notice. I notice at least.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's doing anything particularly different from what he usually does, but it's something I noticed, and I was like, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of I felt like this has more like storytelling feeling. I even got like Dead Can Testify, White Sparrow's Billy Talent feeling from at least like the first verse, which to me was very like, I got a great picture even without seeing the video. Which I really liked actually. I didn't expect that, like to make that connection. But the song itself, it sounds more, as you said, Andreas, it sounds more like the previous stuff, not like the two latest singles. It still is pretty, angsty, and it has some harsh vocals, and it's pretty fast. It's not the fastest, but it still, has some good tempo to it. But I do feel like maybe the instrumentals too, but like the storytelling element gives it more of that old feeling. I feel like, both One of Us and Time's Up, I wouldn't call them ignorant, but, a hardcore song, which I would almost like to say One of Us is, gives off a more ignorant feeling just because of how the music sounds. And I personally like that. I like when I don't really understand the lyrics, even though I feel like they have a deeper meaning. They might not, but if I can interpret them as something else, I really like that. And here, I think you could interpret this as something else, but at the end of the day, the song is called The Wedding. The video is a wedding. I get the thing where like it's not. Well, they do kind of sing about killing their wives, which I hope they don't want to do. But like that twist on it is cool. But well, musically it's cool, not actually cool. But
we get what you mean.
And I think that sort of takes away from the coolness of the song for me, unfortunately. And even I kinda enjoyed the last record. I wouldn't say I loved it, but I think I gave it like a 6 or something, or maybe even a 7. But
sounds about right.
Yeah, and this leans somewhere in between that as well. I think, not to spoil my rating already, but it's as we also said, it's just like a song that sounds like the band, and I really like the latest 2 singles, so I was hoping, they can do whatever the fuck they want, but like I saw a different direction, which I really enjoyed, and I get why they do what they always do, because it makes sense, but I was hoping maybe they would stray a little bit from the path, but it seems like they still know how to do the old stuff, which is good, but not for me.
I would like to say that I think I understand both of you with this sounds like the old stuff, but I think it's more like the old stuff, but it's a lot better than the old stuff, because this feels like this could be almost cringe too, if you wanted to, but it feels like they've worked so much on like the instrumental parts and even the vocals. Like as we said before, Andreas sounds a lot better even on this new songs,
especially his harsh vocals. To me, they sound great.
So I mean, I don't get that old feeling anymore from the previous albums. I think I like the last album very much, actually, but like the album before was an album that I didn't really get behind, because a lot of songs I thought was a bit cringe-worthy. I had a rough time with them, but this song it's cool, I think, and as you said, like it's actually pretty like nasty with the whole killing stuff and all that, and also like when they released that they're gonna release the wedding song, I thought this was gonna be like a slow song or something like that. So in that way, I'm also like very surprised and happy about that. This one actually has a lot of tempo in it and the harsh vocals too.
Yeah.
And also like the whole start, and I think maybe it comes back in the bridge or something, but like you said, the White Sparrow sound and stuff like that. Like I get so much like early 2000s new metal, like Linkin Park vibe too. Like it's like a sound that I haven't heard in a while, especially like in new music.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a very great song, but still it's pretty far after the last two songs. They were like super good, and this one is like, well, now we're getting to the like album songs.
Yeah.
If you say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think cool song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else to add.
No, I'm not gonna add anything to.
No,
No.
nothing to fill out.
No.
Well, I like the screams.
Yeah.
But I do prefer the hardcore. Like this is somewhere between Time's Up and One of Us. I feel where it's like kinda like shouting, but not hardcore shouting, and not screaming either. It's somewhere in between, which is it fits the song, but I would like him to try going, to the extremes.
All the way.
Yeah, all the way in the matter of like what's possible for him. Because going too far with that stuff can definitely hurt your voice.
Yeah.
And if
yeah,
this is
exactly.
your career, you should be careful.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think I said the same thing for One of Us, is that I would have liked it to be even more hardcore. And I can't remember what I said for Time's Up, but push it to the limit that fits for the song. I would like to. And maybe this is the limit, and then I'm sorry, but I want to see what it sounds like.
Yeah. It feels like maybe the limit on this one is the correct, but but maybe it's just like it feels like it's a big step down from the other two songs.
Yeah.
Like tempo wise and everything. Maybe this could have been like a song you release like a day before the album or something like that, or a week maybe.
Yeah.
Like the last single or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, still not that disappointed. Like
No.
good track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna take Andreas last, so we're gonna start with Rasmus.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 6.
And I'm gonna say a 7.
And I'm gonna say an 8.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Perfect. We're like gaining in the ratings here.
Yeah.
Perfectly. And to the last single, we're gonna talk about Beartooth's new track, Free.
Yeah.
And Rasmus, you wanna take it
Sure.
away on this one, and the kind of like problematic thing about it?
Well,
If you recall it.
I wouldn't call it problematic at all, but some people seem to think it's problematic.
Yeah, but yeah, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
I don't see the problem with
No.
it, but yeah.
No, but yeah. So
The controversy from other people.
Yeah, so when this song came out, the video also came out along with it, of course. And I can really recommend you watch the video because it's really fucking cool, in my opinion. Like the cinematography of it, especially with the still images which like pan around, like when they're all jumping and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool.
Probably the coolest music video of this episode, I would say. Even though we have Sabaton, but
That's not one of their coolest.
no, not really.
They have made a lot
But
of cooler.
it was anticipated maybe, but
Yeah.
it wasn't really that cool.
And so we also mentioned that while watching the Self-Deception video, that that video is also really cool.
Yeah,
and it gives into the storytelling feeling as well.
truly, and they really upped their production.
Yeah,
So that's cool,
yeah,
but this one is probably like a bit cooler, but
yeah.
also like very Beartooth, I guess.
Yeah, and it's also, just them playing, really, which is at least me and Anton's favorite type of video. But when it has like a cool flair to it, that's even better.
Yeah.
But so when this came out, Caleb, the singer, in the video is wearing makeup and has clothes that are fairly revealing, which, who gives a fuck. But I think it was the singer of a band called Attila, which is called Franz. Not Franz, he's called Franz. And he said something along the lines of, looks like Caleb dropped the S, which, if you know, Caleb's last name is Shomo. So, yeah, Caleb Homo would that be. Yeah, okay. Which, you know, yeah, if they were close friends, maybe it would have been funny, but maybe not something you say on the internet.
Yeah.
I haven't read too much into the whole thing. I just know he said that, and I thought that sounded pretty stupid.
So, first of all,
yeah,
was that it? I thought there was something.
No, but
but
I think it's more of a general thing that more fans just is against this for that thing.
Okay.
But not everyone, obviously.
No.
So it's just like a little fucking spot out there.
Yeah. And not to try and defend Attila, you say, but anyone read, was it meant as a joke?
I think he meant it as a joke, but it was pretty distasteful, I suppose.
Yeah. So I can. There's two sides of it.
Yeah, of course.
Because if he meant it as a joke that went way wrong, then I can understand. Everybody makes jokes that feels like shit. I shouldn't have said that. So if that's the thing, then I understand.
Yeah.
But if you actually meant it, then it's very distasteful.
But as you said, Rasmus, just that you actually take it to the internet and like, this is gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Like you actually take the step to like post it. I mean, if you just like watch the video, you get that feeling like, well, Caleb Homo, like, like that's enough.
It feels like a frat boy.
Yeah, I mean, he is that type of guy as well, and he's Franz is pretty controversial himself, and I make it sound like Caleb is controversial, and I can't really say that he is, not anymore at least. But yeah, I don't know.
And Beartooth, they're American, right?
Yes.
And in the climate that is in America today, it's something very political and just to wear something revealing.
Of course, but
so not to say either this or that, or
I can also put it in that Caleb erased his Instagram after this.
Yeah.
So like it had an impact probably to it. I mean, like, therefore there are other fans or stupid people that just came at him for some fucking reason. Yeah,
and that's the like why I haven't really read into it more, and why I don't care. Like, of course it sucks that if Caleb feels bad about this, but at the end of the day, do whatever the fuck you want. I think he looks fucking awesome in the video. And if he's come out as homosexual, or if he's just wearing something else, I don't care. Yeah. Most people don't care.
It brings me back to when Queen released a song and they're dressed up as girls.
Yeah.
And Freddie Mercury, he wasn't out then. Now we know he was actually a gay.
Yeah.
But everyone suspected that he was, and he got a lot of shit from fans, and it wasn't even his idea. It was Roger Taylor, the drummer's idea to do it, because he thought it was a funny thing. And he's very straight and married to a woman and everything. So it's a weird thing to draw the conclusion, if you draw the conclusion.
Yeah. Isn't that the music video where they like dressed like in Hairspray? It's almost like a 50-ish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I Want to Break Free is the song.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And they got a lot of shit for doing it.
Yeah.
And and everybody tried to pin Freddie as he's a deviant and stuff.
Yeah.
And he felt really bad, and at the end of the day, it wasn't even his idea.
No.
Roger Taylor came and said, I have this great funny thing we should do, and the rest of the band was like, sure, let's do it. That's fun.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Yeah, and as I said, like, I don't know, like, and what, like, the meaning of him wearing makeup and different clothing than he might have been in the past. Like, and as I said, I don't care. And like, for people to, as you said, Andreas, draw the conclusion and make it such a big deal. Like, a lot of people say, I don't know, wargasm.
Like Corey Taylor, one of the biggest concerts in Stone Sour history, and one of the live show that is on their official YouTube page. He comes out in stilettos and a very tight, like, leather thing, and in makeup.
Yeah.
I don't know if he actually has a wig or something also. And that's Corey Taylor.
Yeah.
Well,
so I don't...
Where you have Kiss, you have Marilyn Manson, you have, I think maybe one of the most famous people right now that does stuff like this is Youngblood.
I was gonna say Youngblood as well.
But I think maybe that's the thing, is that Youngblood done it since start, basically.
Maybe, but
yeah. I'm not like protecting that idea, but I think that's why, for some fucking reason, people like get provoked by this.
Yeah.
But it's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But it's important to mention it.
Yeah, and I think the weird thing for me is it's actually two things. Because either he's just doing it for this song and he likes it, and then that is one thing, or he actually has something to say with it.
Yeah.
Maybe he's gay and want to show it, or he is something else. But that is two completely different things, and to jump to the conclusion or assume something, that's weird. Because you can have your opinion, fine, but don't be a douche about it. You can say, I don't like that stuff. And that's it. If you even have to say it, but you get my point. If someone talks about it, you can say, it wasn't my thing. Because at the end of the day, but you don't have to do it so hard that he quits Instagram or bully him because something. And especially if you have no idea why. Get the facts first, and then
right.
Let's start there.
Obviously, if it would be the thing, if he wants to come out and he tried to do it as he does here, as you said, Andreas, if this is like a way of saying, like, well, I'm maybe gay at least, or bisexual or something like that. Well, obviously the fans are assholes. Or a lot of people are at least assholes. Yeah. And probably a lot of people that doesn't even listen to it, but knows like hardcore scene and that stuff. And go at him just because, like, well, shit, look at what he did and blah, blah, blah. Like,
and also because, like, the metal scene is so inclusive. Like, it's probably the most inclusive.
And you can't listen to metal music or rock music and don't take into consideration Freddie Mercury, who was super homosexual, at the end of the day, and also Rob Halford, who invented the style of black leather and everything. That comes from the gay scene. So that's stupid to dislike someone because they're
wasn't Rob like openly gay pretty early also? He was like, I'm gay. And rocked it as hell.
And the people around him and the fans were like, okay, I don't give a crap because you sing good.
Which is the way it should be. And
exactly.
That's also why, like, Beartooth as a band has been, and I mentioned Caleb is not controversial anymore. That's because when they started as Beartooth, a lot of people criticized his vocals as being very uncontrolled, I suppose, which they were, and that's why they sound great. And he ended up hurting himself, and he was very addicted to drugs and alcohol, and and after that, this is where we end up, where he's been sober for a long time. He's gone down like a lot of weight. And he feels good, and obviously you can tell if you watch the music video, like he's feeling himself. And he also at like live shows, he's been, me and Anton have sort of criticized his I think he wore like a headband or something, and he looked a little stupid, honestly. But that doesn't have anything to do with the music, and not his sexuality either. We just didn't like his headband.
Yeah, and you and if you would have come at it like, yeah, I don't know what he wore because I haven't seen the video.
Nothing special. It's
No,
just
but-
he had a headband.
No, but in this video.
Oh
This-
no, he wears like a
Is it like a dress or something?
No, he wears like tight jeans and
Maybe
like
a top.
yeah, but he
kinda.
also wears like a big pimp coat, furry jacket,
Okay.
and then he wears like a leather jacket that's cropped, and then he has like
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks like chainmail almost underneath, which
Okay.
looks super sick.
Yeah, but if you would have said that's not the cool style,
Mm-hmm.
it's a whole nother thing. 'cause,
Right.
Exactly.
I can say I don't like your shirt today, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And I think if that would have been the case, that the internet would have said, yeah, what are you wearing, in the sense of it's stupid, not that it's controversial, and he would have quit the internet basically, then I wouldn't have been on his side. But if you get this,
Yeah, for sure.
so
But
yeah,
yeah.
let's talk about the
Into,
music.
Yeah.
into the song, Rasmus.
Yeah, exactly.
I just
Free.
wanted to tie the knot and say, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what he wants or does or whatever, but the song, in my opinion, this is the best Beartooth song in a long time. They both at the start, where he sort of laughs or something in the recording. Also at the end, I'm gonna talk about the rest of the song as well, but in the end, it's also, he has, the essence of where he was fucking up his voice, that type of screaming right at the end, where you can hear him coughing,
Yeah.
which happened a lot on the first record and sometimes on the second record as well, where you can tell that it's like early Corey Taylor, where you can like tell he's
fucking
up.
his voice up.
Yeah, and not only his voice but himself.
Yeah.
Like it gives off that feeling, and you get, a taste of. I don't think he's like fucking up his voice or himself, but that feeling the early songs gave you get a glimpse of it at least. And this is super catchy, has great clean vocals. The screams are great, and there's a lot of screams, which I feel on the last maybe 2 records were definitely leaning more towards like a arena metal poppier style with less screaming, which I personally didn't like, even though they were catchy. I would almost fit them in with like Silverstein, honestly, in that sort of sound. Or maybe even this sound. I think this would lean, the free song is more in style with Silverstein's latest 2 records, which we all really enjoyed. And this ends up being somewhere in that realm as well. And instrumentals sound great, super catchy. As I said, the video is great. And I think he looks fucking sick. I love cropped clothes in general, and the whatever he's wearing underneath the cropped leather jacket, it looks cool as well. It looks like armor almost. I think it's a great song, great video, and because this became such a big thing because of what someone said on the internet, I think this has gained a lot of traction as well, in a good way, where a lot of people have checked out the song and the video, which maybe, might be a blessing in disguise for them, I hope. Because it definitely, like, I have not paid attention to their music, but if this didn't happen, I might have missed this.
Yeah.
Which sucks to say, but I'm happy I got to hear and see this song. Just in a really bad, twisted way. But, I'm one of the people that got their eyes onto this because of something bad happening.
Yeah.
Which, it's crazy to say I'm thankful for, which I'm, if Caleb is actually hurt by all of that's happening, that sucks. But I'm happy I got to hear and see the video. Yeah.
Andreas, you want to take it?
Yeah. this isn't really my song.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fine, and I like the changes in his voice, as you said, from the clean and screamy stuff and everything. But Beartooth is one of those bands that YouTube actually would love for me to listen to.
Yeah.
Because they always come up, and I'm not quite there, because there's something I can't put my finger on it, but there's something that just doesn't sit right with me. And I think they're fine, and I can have them on in the background, but it's not something I would listen to actively, which is sad, because I get that they're big and great and everything, but it's just not for me. And I like this song, but it doesn't give me anything. Is a really bad way of saying it, but because I get something out of it. I can listen to it and I can dig it and everything. And yeah, it's fine, but it doesn't go all the way for me. And this isn't the song, the Beartooth song, that gets me into Beartooth. But maybe if YouTube keeps at it, I might change my mind. But no, this song, like I said, it's fine, and I like his singing for the most part. Sometimes it feels a little bit.
It's almost a little whispery.
Yeah.
Like he's not that much air into his
I
voice,
would almost say like whiny, not like he's a whiner, but it's a little bit of whiny on the whiny spectrum of the singing. So no, it's okay. Anton.
Yeah, and I like it. Obviously, but yeah, I like the sound of it. It has the Beartooth sound to it, from the kind of like the last albums, I think, but still like the edge in the music is very nice, especially the guitars, I think. And also, like, I like the mix of the vocals, like that he goes through different ranges.
Yeah, I was gonna say the mix of this track is amazing. Listening to all the tracks prior to this in our weekly playlist, coming to this is such a blessing for my ears. I love the way this song is mixed, not just his vocals. Is quite compressed. At least his voice. It's very tight in the mix, that is. And I really like that coming from, well, even Self-Deception, which I think might have the best mix aside from Sabaton and Lamb of God. This just feels like a different level to me.
Yeah, well, I probably agree to the most of it, but the only thing that I don't think he does well is like the absolute high pitch vocals, which are like, I think the ones you referred as the whispering sounds. Which he sings very low, but it's obviously high pitch. I think he kind of like cracks on them, and I don't really like them. But I like, yes, as you said, he really like goes full explosive on the screams in parts, but it's not all the time. But it's definitely in the end, and different parts, and then the just regular singing parts, which is awesome as we know. But the high pitch thing is just it disturbs me a bit. It kind of like I don't think it's that good.
Is it like in the chorus when he goes free, I'm free, and then he goes kind of up there, and then he goes into a scream? Or is it more like the verses?
I think it's more like the verses. I don't recall that the chorus was.
No, he doesn't go that high. No.
I don't think that's the problem. I think it was in the verses.
Yeah.
But it's more, I think, in the kind of like whispering parts. It just feels like uncontrolled in whispering instead.
Yeah.
So not a fan of that. But in general, a very good track, and I'm very I don't know, just happy about this new music.
Yeah.
Anyway, but and I hope we see a new album very soon.
Yeah.
But I think there's maybe a few tracks from the last album that I still like hold higher at this moment. But I think this one will definitely like rise.
Yeah.
In the future. So, yeah, I dig.
Yeah, nice.
We're gonna do some ratings. So you're the last, Rasmus. Andreas?
6.
I'm gonna go with the 7.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say 8.
Nice.
We've kept the same numbers, sort of. Like we have said 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah.
Only those 5.
I would say we've gained the ratings, but
they're about to go down, baby.
I'm afraid that it's gonna go down.
Even
here.
for you.
Like,
I don't know.
like Fall Out Boy. We're going down.
Oh no. Oh well, we are, but yeah, that's a great song.
I don't know
It's
about
an
that.
awesome song.
Anyway, we move on to Newfound Glory and the album Listen Up. And this is, I think it's the 11th album from Newfound Glory, which is crazy because they've been a band for like 26 years. I think the first album came 99 at least. So yeah, they're old, but
They've been around.
they've been around, but like, I don't know. It's just something with when you go over like 10 albums. It feels like, well, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Like I recall, as I think Sum 41 released the final album. I think that was like the 7th.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
I don't know. It just feels like they popped out albums all the time.
Yeah,
and they definitely never been on like a true hiatus or something like that. They always just launched albums.
Yeah, so that would be like every other or every third year.
Yeah, exactly.
Throughout their whole career. That's actually insane.
Yeah, that's actually insane. And as far as I know about this new album, it's really personal for them. I don't know like how deep on every track, but and every artist almost says it on every album, like, well, this is my most personal album yet, blah blah blah. But I guess this would actually maybe be their most personal.
Okay.
Because not every track, but a few tracks, and especially the last track is a lot about the guitarist, his cancer trip he had. Like when they recorded, he was named Gilbert something, I don't know. But when they recorded the album, he was like going back and forth through like the hospital and to the studio playing, and then he went back like with like, I don't know, blood pressure of, I think it said 200 or something like that. So he was just back and forth there doing stuff.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be crazy for him. I don't know really the result if he's like cancer free. I would assume, and I hope so.
Yeah.
But it feels like that. And what's fun about that, like his trip, is like he actually got so much more motivated with this album. Like he just wanted to push on. He just wanted, we're gonna do an album.
Yeah.
We're gonna go on, man.
Yeah.
I can't sit around. Like,
Yeah.
I want to do an album. And here it is, Listen Up. And like a more general thought, maybe, like I would assume that you guys would think like this is like very generic in whole, but also like a lot of songs are actually like pretty same. But and I agree on that, but at the same time I think they tweak it in some parts in good ways, and still do it in a kind of fresh way too, and kind of like still keep their Newfound Glory sound, which is very like, they do a lot of backup vocals. It's a lot of like, you get the feeling like the whole band is like have your back in a way when you listen to them, and it's very like anthematic too. So I think they've kept their sound, but still like pushed on to a bit of new sound in a few tracks, and definitely like the best album since the one they released in 2020, something with X Infinity. Yeah. So what do you guys think?
Yeah, this is. Oh, my voice went somewhere I didn't expect it. Sorry. Yeah. You can hear every major pop punk and emo band from, like you said, the latest 26 years in this. So they are one of those bands, and they are very in there. And some songs starts like other songs, which are more famous and everything like that. But it's hard to listen to this album because I just start to imagine other songs, and it's very much of this. Yeah, this sounds like that song, or this sounds like that song.
Which are songs that aren't Newfound Glory songs.
Yeah, some Newfound Glory songs in there also, of course.
Okay.
Because, like you said, it's their 11th album.
Yeah.
So they also know what they're doing with
They
this.
know their formula.
Yeah, exactly. They don't stray too far from it.
No, they don't.
But one of the most egregious. No, that's the wrong word. Because that sounds bad. But where I actually noticed it the most, just so you get the idea of what I'm meaning, is in Barren Blood and whatever the last word is.
Bloodstains.
Exactly. You can hear in the beginning. It sounds exactly like Dumbstruck Dumbfuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually true.
It does.
And
does.
a lot of songs on this album has the same thing, but with different bands and different songs and everything. And it's not necessarily bad, but I can't get over it because when the song that I'm listening to is like a worse song than it's sounding like, this gets worse.
Yeah.
And that makes it hard to listen to this album. It's an okay album. I'm not the Newfound Glory head in that sense. I can listen to them and the hits, but no, I think it's too formulaic of the pop punk thing. So they have to do something more for me to be interested in them. So that's why I think they fall a little bit short. So maybe if they didn't release as often and as many albums as they have, they could have worked a little bit more on it and gotten out a product that would have sounded more unique. I think that would have been good for this album. Yeah.
I also think that it's very generic, and also no, mine didn't open.
Oh,
okay.
He's getting worse during the episode.
Yeah,
I solved it. Wait,
Still worse.
yeah, the beer works.
Yeah.
But no, this is super generic to the point where I honestly can't stand this album. I really dislike this. And as I mentioned with Lamb of God, Newfound Glory has historical importance in the field of pop punk.
Yeah.
They have made huge songs and hits that have been very important in forming how pop punk sounds today. So I can't look past that.
For example, like My Friends Over You,
Yeah.
or Hit or Miss.
Right.
All Downhill From Here, maybe.
Yes, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
those are some
I think
bangers.
those are the top three, and probably the three that people recognize as well.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think if you go further than that, people might be like, yeah, well, maybe.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
But those three, I think almost everyone in this genre of music have heard.
Yeah.
And this is just, well, as Andreas said, you can hear other stuff in here. I heard a lot of 4 Year Strong, at least in the riffs.
Yeah.
But Neck Deep as well, which also, they have been known to be fairly generic.
Can I just put something in? I don't remember his name, but the beardy guy from 4 Year Strong, that plays the guitar and sings.
Yeah.
He's actually been touring with them while the other guy had cancer.
Oh, okay.
And I think he's also been in the studio on this one.
Yeah. That makes sense.
For your story.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that makes a lot of sense because even if there's a different tone of guitar, I can still hear that sound of playing, I guess, from 4 Years Strong. But also I feel like I've heard 4 Years Strong on a lot of records lately, and maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe it's easy to recognize the tone of guitar. Maybe they use something that a lot of people use or whatever. But this record, I know I said Clawfinger record was really bad, and this is definitely better, but it's also like it's not good. I can see why people would enjoy this. It's easy to listen to. It's pop punk, and
you would probably say that they do the same thing that Clawfinger did to their fans. Like
with what?
like the album that Clawfinger released was like good for the ones who listen to Clawfinger, the actual fans.
Yeah.
And the actual fans of New Found Glory would like this album, but not the rest.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I mean, you want to get more fans, of course, but it's good enough, I suppose, if the fans that you already have like what you put out. So yeah, I have never been a New Found Glory fan, so I wouldn't know that much. I know the hits, but that's it. Like I haven't listened to an entire album of New Found Glory ever, so this is the first one I actually give a listen. I know I also mentioned to Anton off record that I do like how cohesive they are with the album covers. They have like the same font, the same like grungy vibe to basically every record except like the second record they ever put out, which has like a Korn like psychedelic-ish vibe, but all the other records have this sort of aesthetic, I suppose. I really dislike the yellow and pink purple thing. It's a great color combination, but I think it screams to me generic.
Yeah.
I think like all the old pop punk records who like as Sum 41 as well and Offspring, they all have this like DIY grungy, I made this in the garage feeling, and while this has that feeling, it's just so modernized to some extent, and I don't like that compared to the other ones, but I do like that it looks sort of similar. I can say that I do like the last song, and you said that one was about his cancer.
Yeah, exactly.
Which makes it even cooler, in my opinion. But that song caught me off guard because I definitely expected a ballad from this type of record as the last song, and I think the last song is one of the best songs on this record to me.
Chad Gilbert.
Yeah,
it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I've had it on. I've listened to this record too many times that I care to admit, honestly. But I have had it on in the background a lot of times, and it works as background music. It's great background music, even. But active listening, I think it's like the writing is usually over the top, cringe, very right in your face, even for pop punk standards, which sometimes is a good thing. I know me and Anton agrees on that, but it's a fine line, and this is definitely crossing the line in most cases. But yeah, I don't like this. Maybe surprisingly, like I would have thought I would at least, easily digested this, but this, almost came back up. Yeah.
Okay.
That bad.
Yeah, that bad.
That bad. But I get it.
Yeah.
Kind of like I do. And I don't know if I'm just like relatively just, I don't know, just happy about the new album from them, and that kind of like it sounds pretty good for them. Like, but like many of the songs have the same kind of like guitar progression and everything.
Yeah.
They kind of like have the same, like it's not grungy. I mean, it feels wrong to call this album heavy, but many times the drums or guitars are actually pretty like heavy in a way
Yeah.
that they're grungy almost.
Yeah.
But like many of the first songs are pretty the same, but are a bit different also. But I still think like in many songs, even though maybe as you said, the like over the top with the lyrics, I agree in that. But also like the delivery is always very good. I think like you get the hook. They're really good at doing that thing.
Yeah.
And I do think that the whole band, as we said with the music, just are very like in sync and they actually really know each other that well. You can hear like that they have been playing with each other for like 26 years. So I really dig that. But I don't think maybe there are that many songs that stick out that much. I think Medicine and Treat Yourself is two songs that I care about very much.
Okay.
And it's actually like I actually wait to come to that part. And luckily, like there are like the Medicine is first and Treat Yourself is the directly after. And the funny thing is with Medicine, it starts with like a weird, like almost like country vibe. It sounds like something that could be off like Dude Ranch from Blink, or something like that. Just like quirky or something. And it has a very like slow like approach in the verses, like him almost like storytelling or something.
Yeah.
And I would get that you don't like that.
Yeah.
But when it like comes to the chorus, it's very much like the drums before, like in the pre-chorus, it's very like do 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 do, like straight attacked.
Yeah.
And they just hit out, and like the chorus is so powerful, I think, for this album at least. I mean, you can compare it to other things, and it's not that powerful, probably.
No,
but when you listen to this album, I think that chorus hits probably like no other chorus on this album, at least. And I think the lyrics are super catchy in there too, and clever. So I like that a lot. And obviously over to Treat Yourself, which is like prime Blink-182 like guitar playing.
Yeah.
It feels like also like something off instead, like Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. Like the tempo is so high, like finger pickering. I love that track, dude.
Yeah.
It's so good. Give your words on it. I need to know what you think of Medicine and Treat Yourself.
That's the worst part of the album.
I agree.
Both songs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Both songs.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Those are my two least favorite
Exactly.
tracks.
And that's why I'm
On the whole album.
On the
I'm
whole
astonished
album.
that you're sitting here praising it.
I'm astonished that we agree. Exactly, those two songs are my least favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we need to know like what.
I almost skip it every time.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, obviously, I love the.
Yeah.
I love this stuff, and I'm the New Found Glory fan here.
Yeah.
But not the biggest New Found Glory fan, to be honest, either. But like, these are two tracks that I like a lot, obviously. But what don't you like about it? As it makes like the worst songs on the album.
The Medicine.
Yeah.
There's nothing happening, I think. And when you say, "Oh, the pre-chorus and it starts on," and I'm like, "Yeah, can you get over with it so I can listen to the rest of the album?" Because I don't think anything's happening.
You're my medicine,
and that's the absolute
afloat.
worst. When he gets to that part, it's so cringe and it's so bad.
I agree. I think that's like the cringiest chorus on the whole record.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I do want to say that they do, like as we all said, that they've done this for a long time. They have their formula. I know I compare a lot of that stuff to A Day to Remember, which are like, I think, the kings of making songs that sound like them, like super catchy choruses especially. And the New Found Glory does make catchy hooks, at least.
Yeah.
And even though I don't like this hook, it's catchy. But it's so cringe, especially on Medicine. Treat Yourself, I can see the Blink comparison, but I feel like it falls into the same cringe category. I don't like the lyrics at all, and I think that is the fault of a lot of these tracks. I just can't stand the lyrics, and I also don't really like his voice, which is, you know, a whole different thing that doesn't really have to do with like the band or the music or whatever. And
then you shouldn't listen to No Fun Glory if you don't like the voice.
Right.
But it's squeaky or
yeah, but it's also like a pretty good pop punk voice, so I don't really know why but I think it goes like hand in hand. And you mentioned the delivery, and I do recognize that it's sometimes clever, even though it's cringe. Like, it's smart lyrics, or written smart. And on Treat Yourself, I still feel like it's the same as Medicine, sort of. And as Andrea said, nothing's really happening, and to me that goes for the whole record. Like, even at the times where you're supposed to feel like a chorus or some sort of breakdown, I don't feel anything. I feel sadness, if anything. Like, I'm disappointed.
I'm going to say it's only one instance on this song where it actually sticks out. And
on which song? Medicine or Treat Yourself?
No, not on this album.
You said song, so...
Oh, sorry. I mean album.
Yeah, okay.
And it's the Bear and Bloodstains.
Okay.
That's the only song that sticks out. And if we go back to Medicine and Treat Yourself, and in Treat Yourself, it just continues on with the boring, nothing happening thing. So
I'm so like mind blown how you can think this song is boring, because this is the fastest song on the whole album.
Yeah,
you can't deny that. You can't deny that.
Maybe that's true, but it's not fast enough.
It doesn't feel like it.
How isn't it the fastest song?
I mean, it might be the fastest song, but you don't feel like it's a fast song, so it doesn't stick out any more than any other song. But it sticks out.
I was so, at least, like, I don't know what to say, but like confirmed or whatever, like that you guys were at least gonna get behind this song. Like, you're gonna be like, yeah, this is a fun ass pop punk track.
I can say that. Yeah,
I knew that you would hate like Medicine. I knew that. I knew that.
So I can get behind that. Treat Yourself is better than Medicine, but it's worse than every other song.
I'll be fucked.
And it's not such a hard bar to jump over.
But I guess the Medicine chorus could be cringe, as every song.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if you want it to be cringe.
Yeah.
Also, but is the Treat Yourself chorus also that cringe?
It's not.
If you compare it like to the other songs,
it's not as bad, but it's still bad.
Yeah, it's sort of like the Sabaton thing here, where like I can't even bring myself to really remember a lot of the choruses on this record, but I do feel like no, it's as cringe. Like, the chorus is as cringe as Medicine to me.
Okay,
it's just so but I think it's from like his delivery. It sounds so honest and like not very vulnerable. Like the tone of his voice makes it feel like it's like State Champs almost, where it's like, even if it's a heavy song or like the meaning is heavy, I just can't take it seriously.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, and I think no, I'm sorry, but it's I get the same feeling from I would say all of these songs, but just Medicine and Treat Yourself, as Andrea said, and which we somehow agree on, which is weird. Insane.
It's super weird.
This is where the album really like dips for me. Like, this is where I've had enough, and it starts with Medicine and ends like I can't say it gets better. I like Frankenstein's Monster, but yeah, no, I just don't like this record.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but because I also had like when we listened to which was the record we talked about at your school?
The Story of the Year.
Yes. which I also was, skeptical about, but ended up really liking the
Yeah.
entire record. This was the same feeling I had with this. I was like, well, this is one of those, pop punk, or at
Old
least
school bands.
old school, under the radar, but have crazy big hits. I was expecting after that one to enjoy this more. But unfortunately it also has in general a very nostalgic sound, which is nice. It sounds like old pop punk, but it's also I don't feel like old pop punk was this cringe, but might also be because they were like 17 years old and making cringe music because that's all they knew.
Yeah.
And when you heard it for the first time, you were also younger. Now these are very much grown men making the same type of music, which
Pick my friends over you.
yeah, but that made sense in 2002.
Yeah.
And even at emo club, like if this was to be played on emo club, it would probably go down well. Like it would fit the feeling and the theme. But like me actively listening and analyzing this, I just can't stand it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And I would probably say the same for a lot of old pop punk songs too. Like this is unbelievably cringe, but it's already had, its pocket saved in my memory that doesn't really care that it's cringe.
Yeah.
And this is new stuff that doesn't have room for any more cringeness, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with him.
Yeah,
Which is crazy.
I know. Okay, but we obviously know that Frankenstein's monster is.
It's my favorite.
It's your favorite. Actually.
Spoiler, yeah.
What else do we got that are at least like seemingly okay? That like you maybe were like didn't expect it or whatever.
I do feel like the first track, Boom Roasted, right? It's a decent opening track. And because it's the opening track, you end up listening to it more than the rest of the album, usually. And that's even if I have this on as like background music, I end up actively listening to the first track more, because you turn it on while you're, I don't know, doing, using
Stuffs.
using the what's it even called, dammsugare,
Vacuum.
the vacuum, or you're folding clothes, or you can hear more of this before you start forgetting about the sound. So I do kind of like the opening track, but again, it's not a fantastic opening track. It doesn't like explode into anything. It doesn't like punch you in the face anytime. But it does set the tone for the record, I think. And it's a decent enough track for me to not be like, ew, at the first track. And the Bloodstains track.
Beer and Bloodstain.
Yeah, I think that title is great. And it's
kind of like a flashback song for them.
Right, and like the storytelling, it gives me sort of like, is it Can't Kick Up the Roots, which also has that storytelling vibe, but in a much more
deep.
Funny, joking feeling to it. This has more of a, it does have some jokes and stuff, but it's more like serious in some sense. Even though they look back on stuff in a happy and fond way, it still sounds a little depressing. Or melancholy, I guess. It doesn't necessarily have to be depressing, and I don't know how they feel, but the way they convey it makes me feel like, was this really like that great, which is a cool feeling to convey. Like I get
a bit unclear maybe if like they actually look back at it like we want to be there, or like that was too messy.
And like Beer and Bloodstains kind of give that feeling as well. It's a good title for a track like this to me. And I do like, in that sense, I like it because I don't know what to feel. Because as I said earlier, I like when lyrics aren't like, I can interpret them, or the feeling of a song, I can interpret it as I want to. And even though these lyrics are very head-on and clear, I still don't know what the feeling they're trying to convey. And that's a good and bad thing, because like, well, that's maybe a fault in the songwriting, but it's also a cool feeling to get as a listener.
Beer and Bloodstains, spoiler, is my favorite song.
Mm-hmm.
It has a cool sort of breakdown, and right after it, the drums, very basic still, but it's cool how they do it. They put a focus on the drums, which isn't in focus anywhere else on this album. And as you know, I love drums. Yeah. So maybe that's why I listen to it extra much when it comes around. But yeah, so that song actually elevates a little bit more. And when they do the breakdown-y stuff towards the end, it gives me two feelings. It's one feeling is, yeah, this is good. This is very good. And also, why can't they do more of this on the rest of the album or on the rest of their songs? So I get a little bit sad when it's over, because that's the only instance where I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, this is good. So
it takes away there in the breakdown, as you say. Like, is it like before the Yell Out Florida
exactly
stuff?
Yeah, and
I don't like that part.
I actually like that part. It's stupid.
Yeah.
So that's why I like it.
Yeah.
It's not, oh, this is a great thing,
But
in
it
a
also
song, but it's stupid.
Yeah, it also makes sense with the whole like storytelling feeling and stuff, and the feeling I get hearing the song, that makes it sort of like even more unclear.
Yeah.
Like, do you like Florida?
They're from Florida.
Yeah, but like, do they remember Florida with like a nice memory,
a fondness, or
a bad thing? I don't know.
All very unclear.
Yeah.
And it would have been even more funny if they weren't from Florida.
North Dakota.
Yeah. No,
they
still
sing.
Florida.
But
But so it's very unclear, because I think that's funny.
Yeah.
Just Florida.
Yeah, it is funny.
And I don't think they actually know for themselves, why are they yelling Florida? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing?
I would assume it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like I would assume they look back on this thing as a good thing.
And since it's Florida, and if you know the internet memes, it just makes it funny because it's just Florida. It wouldn't have worked as good as what did you say, North Dakota?
Yeah.
That would have been funny, but in another way. And Florida is a meme in of itself. So
I don't know that meme, but
It's just that
Florida Man.
Yeah.
Every bad news article, you can read Florida Man into it. Someone took a pet alligator home and kept it for 3 years. Where was he from? Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
I guess
It's always Florida Man.
okay.
It is known, like, not just a meme, it's known to have the most, like, crazy people.
Yeah. The meme is built on actual stuff.
Yeah.
It's
It's
grounded.
based in reality.
Yeah, it's based in reality, but the meme goes so much further.
Yeah.
It's sort of the Chuck Norris don't do push-ups, he bends the earth to push it away from himself.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
But I guess that's what they're trying to say, that it's like, because this was like in the absolute early days when they just toured around in Florida and doing small shows, like bloody noses and beer all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy in Florida.
Yeah.
And we know that.
Yeah.
Like, I know that, even though I don't know like the meme itself. But yeah, I like though the one-liner in Medicine, which you hate, but I was still so chubby, she's out of my league.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Because it's also like he delivers it in like so depressive way. It's like, I didn't see that one coming in that kind of song. I don't know.
It gives as you said in the song After Medicine, Treat Yourself, with the Blink feeling.
Yeah,
that sounds like a Blink line.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I was
sort of.
still so chubby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And also, I just want to say, the whole album, as we said, is like, I think I'm down with it, because it is like a whole product of its own thing. It's like it sounds the same, and that's why I think I like it, because there aren't like 3 songs that are super bangers in my opinion, and the rest are actually like super garbage. Like, I think I could personally at least listen to this whole album and be like, this is a nice listen.
Yeah.
Even though I don't love it either in that sense. But I think Laugh It Off is actually one of the more like aggressive songs too. Maybe like tones it down in the chorus, but it starts with a super catchy guitar too. I think is like, maybe Andreas will pick this one up, but it's like a bit of Danko Jones-ish. It's down.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of little bit of Danko Jones.
Yeah.
But I like that guitar. It's like when I hear it directly, I'm like, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah. Fuck me. You hated my songs.
It's okay, Anton. Sometimes this happens.
And
Sometimes you're wrong.
and you even said that those two songs are the worst, and fucking after that comes Dream Born Again, which I would say could be the worst song, and is actually an acoustic song from the album before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The acoustic is better.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's any point at this album that I fucking hate his voice, it's that first line. What he says, I don't recall.
No.
You were my dream again, or something
Yeah.
like that.
Something cheesy.
Even me was like, oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so horrible.
Yeah.
And it's so whiny in his way too, like how he delivers it. Horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
As we say in Swedish, the taste is like the ass, it's split.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, truly.
Yes.
Filled with shit.
Well, it depends if you wipe or not.
Yeah.
You're supposed to wipe.
Oh. Yeah, I can help you later.
All right, so Andreas gets to start with the bad and the worst song, just to get it clear.
Yeah. Medicine is the worst.
Yeah.
And Beer and Bloodstains is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Medicine is the worst, and Frankenstein's monster is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd say Dream Born Again and is the worst. And the best is Treat Yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Medicine.
I thought of it.
Just to antagonize us.
I thought of it, but it was like...
It would have been funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would actually been funny, but...
But we know you like those tracks, and you know we don't like them.
But there is something about some type of tracks, like Medicine is probably like a Letterman that you guys hate as fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm just... I can see the perfect stuff about it.
Yeah.
Like
You can see the light.
yeah, exactly. In the shithole.
Yeah, exactly.
And rating from Andreas.
Yeah. I'm going to be very generous and give it a 3.
Yes. Good, because I'm gonna say a 3 as well.
Oh. And I'm gonna be super generous, and I'm gonna say an 8.
Nice.
No.
This is an enjoyable album, I would say.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay.
It's wrong.
You
I
can,
know.
you can say it. It doesn't make it true.
Andreas might think you're wrong.
Yeah.
I think it's okay for you to think that, and it's okay for me to think that it's not.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
It's because you're a nicer person than I am.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So if you align yourself with Anton, go and listen to this album. If you align yourself with Rasmus, maybe just listen. And if you align yourself with me, skip it.
Yeah.
Listen to something better.
Even though you were the one before who was like, well, it's okay, but now I feel like you kind of like tricked us here.
Yeah, I think it's okay, but in the broadest sense of it.
But that's also like kind of mean to give it a 3 and be like, it's okay.
The 3.
I'm just trying to.
The 3 is more of what I think of the album than me saying it's okay.
Yeah.
Me saying it's okay. It's more me trying to be nice.
Yeah. Okay.
so he is
Fair enough.
he is nice on
He
the
is nice.
surface.
Nope.
He is the nice one. No, but I would say this is. You're gonna be shocked then, but I think this is one of the better albums they've ever put out. Too. It's not the best, but it definitely goes up to, I don't know, like a top 4 maybe at least.
Okay.
In a whole.
As I said at the start, I haven't listened to them much more than this record, so if it's a top 4, then sure, but if it was the best, then I would never listen to them again.
No.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Sticks and Stones album is definitely the best album.
Yeah.
If you're gonna check something
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's a wrap. And what do we got to next week?
I think you and me are gonna be in the same boat next week, because we're probably gonna talk about Shoreline.
I think
Oh,
so.
fuck.
Another
And,
shit week for Andreas.
We also have
Is it an album or a song?
album. It's short though. It's very short.
It's very short.
I feel I'm I'm getting a bit sick. Maybe I'm not here next week. So.
We do have some new singles as well, which I can't recall at the moment, which I want to talk about, but I'll get back to that.
Yeah.
There was one song which I was almost, I almost threw it in this episode, but we said last time we were going to talk about Beartooth, but so I didn't want to add another one, but I forget which one it was now, but I know there's one more, at least a single of one band that is going to be in as well.
Yeah.
I
I don't have anyone on the top of my head. So.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we get back to.
Yeah.
And with that said, again, like the episode, make comments, do stuff.
Email us.
Go to Instagram, comment the buddy to win broken tickets.
Right.
Yeah, and we're gonna post soon about like a date for when the competition will stop.
Yeah.
So that will come out soon too.
Yeah.
We didn't want to make it too short, so everybody has a chance to enter.
Yeah,
exactly.
But we also don't want to drag it on too long.
No,
so
exactly.
you might miss actually buying tickets if you were going to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're trying to find the sweet spot there.
Yeah.
Because I know that people can get a little bit sad when they see, there was a competition, but it was like 2 days and you missed it. So that's why.
Exactly.
We haven't forgotten you, so don't worry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also we have more content upcoming in the future. So stay put on Instagram.
Yeah.
And again, with that said, I'm gonna thank you for being here and thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Hej då.